Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Brian Sanders.
And I'm Molly Hendrickson with an update from Denver 7.
We continue to share the story of 18-year-old Kendrick Castillo and hopes his memory will live on forever.
He was the student killed in the STEM school shooting in Highlands Ranch. Today would have been his last day of high school. Kendrick was part of the school's robotics team, and graduates from the Colorado School of Mines are honoring him for his love of robotics.
Today, the electrical engineering class of 2019 will wear stickers on their graduation caps like the one you see here. It says Kendrick Castillo with the picture of a rocket.
Kendrick is being remembered as a hero for charging one of the alleged shooters, sacrificing his life to save others.
One of those other students who stepped in to stop the shooter was Joshua Jones. He is at home recovering from being shot, but spoke exclusively to Good Morning America for the first time this morning.
I never thought about specifically how I would react. I would, just say, yeah, if it happens, I'll, try and get away from the gunman, I guess. I mean, that's what we're told. And then, when it actually happened, I had to make that decision that nobody should really ever have to make, which was run towards a gunman or run away from them. And, I chose to run towards him.
And with that decision, you likely saved lives, as we heard.
So brave. Joshua describes the decision he and his friends made. He also talks about his friend Kendrick and about the school itself. And this afternoon, we could learn more about what led up to the shooting. The two suspects arrested are set to appear in court.
Denver 7's Eric Lufer explains we could learn if the 16-year-old suspect will be tried as an adult.
We will be inside the courtroom later today to see what the DA says, how the judge responds. Of course, there could be the possibility of the DA deciding to charge the minor suspect, the 16-year-old suspect, as an adult. We'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, you can see here this makeshift memorial outside the STEM school, Highlands Ranch. This was supposed to be a happy day, one where Kendrick Castillo was supposed to leave school and graduate. Instead, it's a crime scene with deputies still surrounding this very large campus, and there's no telling how long investigators will be here, but they will make sure no stone is unturned as they gather evidence to continue this investigation. I'm in Highlands Ranch. Eric Lufer, Denver 7.
Questions whether an armed private security guard added to the chaos prompted Denver 7 to go 360 on the best ways to protect our kids in school.
High-ranking sources confirm with Denver 7 a private security guard may have mistakenly fired at deputies as they arrived on scene. They also say it is possible a student was hit by a stray bullet.
The company that employs the guard is not naming him, but does say he's a Marine Corps veteran with 4 years experience with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. His attorney says he has no evidence to believe the story to be true.
And you do have your opportunity to make a difference in the lives of the first responders and teachers of this latest tragedy.
A group of moms and others in the community are putting together gratitude boxes that include gift cards, blankets, and personal notes. Anything you can contribute is welcome. We have a list of where to donate on thedenverchannel.com.
And in the meantime, you can find all of our coverage of the STEM school shooting on the Denver 7 streaming apps for Amazon Fire, Roku, and Apple TV. A Contact 7 warning today about break-ins at local trailheads. 6 vehicles were burglarized in just one day. Rangers say leaving valuables in your car is a bad idea. You should leave them at home or take them with you on the trail.
Putting something in the trunk or hiding something under the seat once you drive in and park, somebody could be watching you doing that. And that just defeats the whole purpose of hiding items.
So Rangers say don't hide your purse or other valuables in your trunk or under your seat at the trailhead because, as you just heard, somebody could be watching you.
We could have nice hiking weather this weekend with the sun returning, Lisa.
Not here. Take a look at this. This is Pikes Peak, and we are still looking at some unsettled weather. Snow falling there on the peak just west of Colorado Springs and also in through the Sangre de Cristo. So it looks still very winter-like there. It's better, though, here in town. It's a much drier morning, and we've got a little bit of sunshine early this morning as the roads start to dry out, and everything gets so green here around town. Now, as far as our temperatures go today, it's a little better. We're still going to see some cloud cover. We'll be in the mid to upper 50s, so it's about 15 degrees below our average, typically closer to 70 this time of year. The Montclair neighborhood at 55 today. Littleton's going to get to 56, and in Thornton today, 55. So it is quite a bit warmer than yesterday. Today, we're going to see some cloud cover. We'll be in the mid 50s. Yesterday, we had a really snowy Rockies game. Today, it's going to be a drier one. We're looking looking at some cloud cover by first pitch at 6:40, low 50s to start the game, and then 40s to end it. So, you know, that can get pretty chilly as you're sitting there at Coors Field. So make sure you bundle up. Tomorrow, 62. We're going to see more sunshine on Saturday, and it is going to be, again, a little warmer. It's a big weekend for people planting here at Mother's Day weekend. Good planting weather. Saturday highs are going to be in the low 60s with just about a 10% chance for a few afternoon storms. Here on the Super 7-Day, Sunday looks even prettier, you guys. It's going to be gorgeous for Mother's Day. We have highs close to 70 degrees, and this is a nice warm trend that's going to continue into the middle of May. We're looking at upper 70s, even an 80 on the board next Tuesday.
We've earned it. Thanks, Lisa. Millions of women have breast implants, making it the most popular type of cosmetic surgery in the nation.
But more women are reporting illnesses they believe are linked to their implants.
Denver 7's Nicole Brady spoke with a local woman who took the drastic and costly steps of having her implants removed.
Bottom line, anyone considering breast implants should have as much information as possible. We spoke to a Denver woman who says she would have never gotten implants if she could do it all over again.
The symptoms are endless. I get rashes on my face that pop up periodically. I get numbness and tingling in my arms and legs, and joint pain. So walking up and down stairs is painful.
Heidi Trujillo says since getting her implants 11 years ago, she went from being healthy and active to feeling constantly sick. She's among a growing group of women reporting something simply called breast implant illness. Last month, the FDA held a 2-day hearing with plastic surgeons, implant makers, and women who say they're suffering.
Couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs. This can't be a huge coincidence. You know, there can't be thousands of us going through the same thing and it be a coincidence.
Since the hearing last month, the FDA has acknowledged for the first time that some autoimmune disorders seem to disappear for women when they have their implants removed. For some women, Heidi had her surgery a few weeks ago and says she already feels better, but we intend to continue following her recovery long term. For Contact 7, I'm Nicole Brady.
Have you ever found yourself driving around town asking yourself, what's that, when you pass by a new development?
Each week here on Denver 7, we're finding answers to your questions about our growing city.
This week, our Micah Smith found out about a new development near Sloan's Lake that has neighbors there asking, what's that?
There's quite a few things happening in this area, but this building where I'm standing is what inspired this week's What's That? So I'll jump into that first. Stephanie B. emailed us saying there's a new building that looks 99% complete on the corner of 17th Avenue and Perry Street. What is it? Stephanie, this building is called the Patio at Sloan's Lake, and it will be a walk-up coffee bar in the morning and a restaurant bar in the evening. The patio is scheduled to open late summer, early fall. It's a part of Block 3, a large redevelopment project located on the old St. Anthony Central Hospital campus. It will include retail and mixed income housing, with some homes selling for $1 million and some renting for under $1,000. We talked to one of the Block 3 developers about more key elements of the development.
We've got a public plaza that the patio sits on, but also on Block 3, we're going to have a brewery that we can't announce who it is just yet, but they'll be coming in sometime next year. We just opened up 49 units of affordable housing.
I also want to mention a sculpture that's bringing a lot of attention to the area. It's called The Evolution of Place by Michael Clapper and is a part of the 1% for art policy of the city of Denver. While driving around the Denver Metro, if you see something interesting, email us at ourco@thedenverchannel.com, and don't forget to put "What's that?" in the subject line. Reporting from Sloan's Lake, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
Clearing that up for us. All right, thanks, Micah. The Great Sand Dunes National Park in southern Colorado has a brand new recognition this morning.
The National Park Service has named Sand Dunes an International Dark Sky Park. The Park Service also shared this picture of the sand dunes at night.
The Dark Sky Park recognition means Sand Dunes has built a reputation for good night sky viewing by removing light pollution. There are 6 total international dark sky parks in Colorado. This summer, visiting the Stanley Marketplace in Aurora could make you feel like you've been transported to Italy. The inside will be turned into the Sistine Chapel. These are images of the exhibit in other cities. Basically, the walls and ceiling, as you see, will be covered in artwork from the Renaissance master Michelangelo. Tickets are now on sale. They range between $10 to $16. The exhibit will run from July 6th through mid-August.
Fascinating stuff there. This has been your Denver 7 on-demand update. Thanks for joining us.
And make sure you check back here later today for another update and download the free Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. Have a great day.